So, Miss Chris, tell me the story of your life. The first time I met you in 2009, you came on a trip and learned high altitude climbing. And at the time, you were a lawyer with a flat in Sydney. And now you're climbing big mountains all over the place and you live in Kathmandu. How did that happen?
Um, it was kind of a long-term odyssey, I guess, that I knew what I was doing wasn't what I planned to do for the rest of my life. And probably in the early 2000s, after my mother died, I was trying to work out what I wanted to do. And it took me until about 2006, 2007 to figure out what I wanted to do. I had already been to Nepal in the late 90s, and I thought, well, I'll go back and see if I'm any good at high altitude. It was around 2007 that I started taking a lot of time off work and decided to save up to see if I could have some time off to climb full time if I was any good at it. So I had done a trip to Nepal in 2008, but with the GFC happening, I got to come back again in 2009 a couple of times, and your trip was the second trip I did in 2009, and it was a great trip because I got to climb on 3 different mountains, and I remember saying to you that I came to learn from you. I remember having the discussion, and on each trip the Sherpas would say to me I was strong, so I thought maybe there's something in that, I'll give another mountain a go. So I just kept going from mountain to mountain, and it wasn't until late 2010 that I thought, I might have a go at Everest. And I felt I was ready after the amount of climbs I had done, and after that I thought, I'll see if I can do some more before I get too old. I didn't have the money, I had to save it up a long time, and with each mountain I realised how much I love Nepal and high altitude and Himalaya, and then I thought the time is now. You know, it's a time sensitive activity. You can't just go, I'll do it in 20 years time. If one day it doesn't feel right, then I'll do something else.
Beautiful. That's what life should be about.
Yeah,
living your dream, and you certainly are doing that.
Oh, thank you. Well, it does feel right, and you know, I try to do it sensibly and make good decisions, and you know, consider the risks, especially for my family. But it just feels right, and things are going well for us on our climb. So you know, we've got another couple of years if all goes well with the big ones, and then I have to start thinking of some other mountains.
Oh, there's always a mountain.
There's always another mountain, isn't there?
Thank you.